Hey y'all! Welcome back to Murder by Numbers, pixel puzzle game with a murder mystery background. What do you want? How are you holding up? I'll be okay. No thanks to that idiot detective. I can't believe he's left us locked in here without any protection. What if the killer tries to finish off the rest of us? You don't think they'd be trying to lay low? How should I know? I'm not a murderer. Maybe not. On the other hand... What? That contract thing? Don't be stupid, Honor. That's just business. I'm not a suspect. I'm a victim of circumstance. Were you really fighting with Blake about your contract? I do not want to talk about it. But can you believe these people? I'm their biggest star, and they can't even find a few $1,000s for promotion. I swear it's like they want the show to die this war season. What are you smiling about? Nothing. It's just... I thought you didn't want to talk about it. Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Cross. He's so old. I thought real detectives were supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing that's serious about him is why he hasn't been retired yet. So how does it feel to finally meet our biggest fan? Who, John? He's so pathetic. He keeps trying to talk to me about poetry or some crap, as if I want to hear poetry at a time like this. You'd think your biggest fan would know you aren't interested in art. I am into art, but fashion is the art of the 90s, Honor. That's fair. And John, he's anything but fashionable. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer. No way. If I have to be stuck in here, then so do you. Misery loves company. You're just mad because you're going to miss your stupid party. Duh! It's the social event of the season, and I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving! You're more worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake. Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic. But this isn't just any party. It's Missy McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on our guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always got invited to these parties with your husband. Oops. Sorry. Ex-husband. Maybe now you're divorced to finally see what it's like for people like me. Oh. She's actually kind of more interesting than I thought. You know, people who got where they are through hard work, not by marrying some rich guy. I auditioned like everybody else. Oh sure, and who got you the audition in the first place? I still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give him up. I can't go more left. Oh, what was this? What'd I find? Nothing. It's just a puzzle. Alright. Actually, it might be the other way around. Oh no, wait, it's 8-1, so that's not true. I don't know what I'm looking at. Miss Terry toy. I was super quiet. I'm probably always going to be very quiet during puzzle solving. So you'll have to excuse me during those moments. What's this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Mystery figurine, and a rare one too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything? Aside from her strong urge to pull Becky's head off? No. The eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how'd you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terry? Ha 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 ha. They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag? You're a thief! A thief? It was just lying here on the floor. On the floor? But it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out there that would kill to own this. Calm down. It's just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Fierstein told you? I'm sorry if I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. That's fair. But shouldn't you be more hero-worshipy of her? She's on the show. Or was on the show. Sorry, John. I really didn't know it was yours. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. No. Dr. Fierstein says I have to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? Ha 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 ha. See, this is what I'm saying. It's Detective Oates. Just take it back, dude. You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Can I talk to her more? What else is she supposed to say? Click show evidence to show evidence collected by sketch suspects and prompts new revelations. I guess I'll show her the Terry doll. Oh great, even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the Marching Band episode? And nope, it's from the one with the alien bug cult. I hated that episode. You know it took Casey 3 hours to get all that green gunk out of my hair? Excuse me, Miss I couldn't help overhearing and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk. It was insect mucus. And it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on the VHS about 100 times. I don't care what color it was. That crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh, please. It's all made up anyway. As long as I'm here, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. Man, the author of this game knows what's up. What the hell have canons got to do with anything? I can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed at what you've done. Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. This isn't about you. Now I know you're crazy. Well, that'll work for a distraction. I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. Can we go out now? Or what? Oh! Here goes again. Oops. That went completely out of the place. An apple. Okay, cool. Continue. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is the smoking gun. A gun? Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous. No, Scout, it's just a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon, or a vital clue. Oh! It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. I'm not sure if it's I mean, it's definitely a human thing, because different languages do that, but this is also an English thing. You have very strange turns of phrases and metaphors. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? He's like Drax. That was another one, wasn't it? At least he learns. Actually, I want to keep investigating. Oh, what was this? Okay. One. Okay. 5. Okay. See, 3. 1. You found screwdriver. Yes! Okay. Honor, I found something. My ontological database indicates it is some kind of tool, but all further data is damaged or missing. It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours. Huh? What makes you think that? Well, 'cause, I mean, you're a handyman, so... This guy is super suspicious, though. Oh, right, yeah, haha, sorry. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? I can't believe she asked him. I would have just used it. I'll lend you a tool anytime you like. Ew. Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee? Scout, if you've got a cattle prod attachment, now's the time. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. I'm not sure what voice I was going for him, but... some sort of suspicious, weird accent guy voice. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not. He's probably being sincere. I don't know if I am capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help, he'll heat sensor the place, basically. 1, 8. These are my favorites because you get them down so fast. Yep. Okay. 1, 5, 2. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. There we go. Mapping complete. The event leads to another room of similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No. If I'm going to find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. I just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks very tight. You sure we're not going to get stuck in there? Oops, that's actually her line. My bad. Don't worry, Honor. My senses have already measured your body and... you did what? I took approximate measurements of your body compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft. It's unlikely you'll become stuck. He's a robot, Honor. Don't worry about it. Did I do something bad? No, you didn't. Scout, you can't just do that kind of thing without asking. It's fine. Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened? What measurements? Hey, you can make jokes. Come on, let's get in the vent before I start having second thoughts. Your vent is open, they climb inside. Okay, cool. He should have kept those numbers. He might have needed it for something in the future. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? Good question. Maybe investigate the body? They'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. Understood. I'll scan the room. Oh, this music is very exciting. Very investigative. Medical report. Okay. That'll be useful. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone to check the body. Oh no. We use these in murder mystery when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show? Well, yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting? Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read the report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30 p.m.? According to my eternal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot. He's a perfect alibi, if he's believable, that is. Of course, Scout, I think I just found my alibi. Miss Rahi? Oh, what are you doing in here? You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Rahi. You're going to get yourself arrested. I know I shouldn't be in here, Bill, but I couldn't just stay in that break room. How do you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door. I crawled out through the ventilation system with little help from Scout here. I am Scout. Hi. What is that, a flying fax machine? He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home, and they came out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they've got him doing macaroni art at school. She's gummed up the machine something awful. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? He saw her outside, though, like right after she met him. It couldn't have been that long. And that has to count for something. You know I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Rahi. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh geez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kind of scary. I told him I liked his badge, and he towered over me like some kind of enormous, angry telephone pole. I swear he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there frowning at me. It felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie. All I want to do is prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. You're a smart cookie, Miss Rahi, but shouldn't we let the detectives do his job? And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but he's taking too long. At this rate, the killer is going to get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character. But I can help. Maybe. But you're going to need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence. You spoke to her, dude. Scout, do you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. All that technology, and they didn't think to give you a printer? I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of this fancy TV system we were supposed to get. They just trimmed the budget, and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Perfect. You couldn't have said that sooner? It's all, we can't afford, I'm telling you. Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside? Sure. No one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay in here and guard the crime scene. You incompetent buffoon. Just tell the detective. Guard it from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast them with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Honor, I don't... Yes, that is a thing that he can do. Absolutely. Now, could you go and get that tape, please? Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure, I'll be as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. Were you imagining crime scenes on the reg? I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did, and I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Oh shit. Oh shit. Bill? Did you get the tapes already? Ahem. Jesus. Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or should I skip straight to the handcuffs? Alright. Let's end it here for now and come back next time. Hopefully we'll convince Detective Cross that we're, you know, we've got an alibi at the very least. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. I mean, we are the detective, the real detective here. So, Cross, you can just go away. We got it handled.